Kia ora, lovely Librans. This is your reading today. I'm back. This is your reading for the, it's really for the eclipse time that we're in, because it's happening, I do think it's actually happening as I'm doing this. We don't get to see it down here in Aotearoa, but the path of totality, which I love that, is to be experienced in North America. I know that maybe in some other parts of Europe, maybe west of Ireland. I'm not too sure, but so we're coming in. We're keeping the readings, trying to a little bit more succinct, so that it's a quick grab today. Maybe I don't think I can get a 4-minute thing going, but maybe it'll be more like 10-minute. Who knows? So Libra, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. These readings are very general. And check out your sun, moon, rising, any title that might stand out. Let's just go for gold. And in fact, we've got a bit of gold happening. We've got a bit of gold. I'm not going to too many. One more card. We always go through and clarify. So let's see. Wow, and that came out twice, and it's landed right in the middle. Interesting. There's a we're looking at a sort of quite a powerful combination of cards here. So let's just talk about it, Libra. Let's just get into it. We're coming out as the Magician, with the Magician. Whether you see yourself as a magician, who knows? A lot of people do. I wouldn't be talking about it too much, though. It's always good to keep some things private. Okay. So we've got the beautiful Magician. We have that wand. Speaking of God, isn't it a beautiful card? We've got the wand. We've got everything really at our fingertips. Talk about being the ringmaster, but we're sort of a bit more elevated than that. We don't need a whip. We've got a wand. As I said, we go through and clarify. Now, we've got the Prince of Wands who appeared in the Aries reading. You might want to check that out. So we've got all this sort of, I suppose, power, Libra. This is something about your innate ability to want to measure, mellow, balance things out for everyone. So in the centre, we've got the Prince of Wands, fire and ice, very experimental character. There's no rumination in this prince. It's just like, I'm just really experimenting and working with the world around me, and essentially with my own will. It's a youthful card. There may be someone in your life, a child, yourself, or just a youthful character that represents this for you. Now, we also have working. We've got a heavy aspect on work here. We've been working away. Maybe there is someone out there that has been working their way up to a level of magicianship in the way that they work with other people, in the way that they understand themselves. Oh, felt like someone just walked up behind me. In the way that they work with themselves. So that Prince of Wands in the middle. Then we've got the 8 of Discs. So we're working in the world as well. We're not just sort of up there in the ethers, kind of playing around. We're doing the physical hard yards here. Whatever comes of this, we really do want to protect it. We don't want to just throw it out there into the world willy-nilly. We want to protect our creations. We want to protect our work. The card actually that came out above this Prince of Wands is the Four of Discs, which is a very powerful card. Now, Libra, it's often difficult to weigh things up, to have everything sort of measured and balanced, certainly as much for others as yourself. So we're really looking at the way that you, first and foremost, the way that you use your own personal power. How you see it, what value has it to you. You obviously are able to put it out there into the world in a very, not obvious, in a very practical, tangible way. We've got the Four, as I said, the Four of Discs. It's a beautiful card. It's about security and strength. There's only one way in here and one way out, and it is through the physical world. Libra, there may well be some of you who are in learning. This is what I'm getting. The learning magician, learning a craft and being able to get it out there in the world. And as you see it grow, it's a really powerful thing from a financial level, from your own personal sort of security level, if that makes sense. Security level. So I'm going to go through and clarify. Sorry, I just have to blow my nose. I've got a blocked nose. So let's clarify. Morgan Greer, let's get this. We're slowing up a bit here. Libra, let's get this happening. We've got the Magician. We've got hard work. We've got a period of experimental stuff going on. We get the deck coming out. We've got the Magician split open with the Queen of Swords. Often I do think of Libra being a air sign, as this Queen of Swords. We're kind of, to a point, we're kind of fair and square. We're discerning. We're considering other people, though, not just sticking by that sort of hard edge. Yeah, this is accurate. This is not. We're a bit more fluid with it. But this is a strong queen, the Queen of Swords, and may well be a great ally. I do see it as someone, Libra, that is close to you, actually. Prince of Wands. Prince of Wands. Why on earth would we always see the Magician, sometimes, often, as a male figure, when really it's quite non-gendered? I don't know. Anyway, so we're looking at the Prince of Wands. Hermaphroditic, if that's a word, like the technical hermaphrodite, isn't it? The blending of the blending of the genders. Prince of Wands, we have Justice. There's some kind of carving up the cake here. There's something about, everyone's getting what they deserve. Everyone's getting their fair share. Natural law is a big player in the Justice card. And again, we've got that Queen of Swords. We've got Justice with the sword in the red robes. It's an interesting, somewhat confusing sort of collection of cards. As I said, natural law. a natural rebalancing in order to move forward. You know, with all of this hard work, magicianship, we've got a level of being prepared to take risks as well. But it's kind of like, well, we don't want to overstep the mark. Okay, keeping it real. We have flopping out onto the 8 of discs, a card of hard work, really, and perfecting something. It is, you are perfecting something here at last. And you might have a compadre with you that is assisting in whatever way that might work for you. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. You know, natural law. Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're not. We're kind of hanging on down the bottom somewhere on it. The Wheel of Fortune. You know, I think Libra, you're probably the one on top at the moment holding that cup. With that also, we had 2 cards fly out at the end, another 8, but we're talking about not perfecting a craft here. We're talking about perfecting an emotional tool. We're walking away from 8 cups because we can, and because we may well be following the light of a crescent moon in order to see where the 2 cups might be in the horizon line, in the distance. This is about emotional, simply. Emotional objectivity. You create a space, so that is a great thing to be able to do on that emotional level, because it means you're not going to get sucked in, subsumed by anyone else. You are being objective as is possibly possible in regards to your own emotions, where you want to go and what you want to do, and what you want to allow in. You know, the 8s really are all about that sort of mental machinations, you know, the mind and emotions together. It's hard. With that, we have death, which is wonderful because we know what we want. We know we can let those 8 cups go. It's okay. There's a Libra here who potentially has been quite hard on themselves. And in fact, there's no need to be hard on yourself. Brian Froud, Pixie and Fairy. No need to be hard on yourself. We've got he, himself, all lit up here in the upper regions from the heart up through to the crown. Somewhat earthy, somewhat attractive character, really. Is aware of his or her domain of influence. Now, Libra, hang on, we've got a couple more here. And just that flew out, which is pretty much it. Look, give yourself a break, have a laugh. We've been working very hard here, not only in realms that are not necessarily of the earth, but you've also been translating what's going on up here into some very real and tangible works and physical work. Singer of Intuition, yep, as I said, all lit up, right up there to the crown. Trust that. And then also trust how powerful laughter can be, and taking a break and having fun, Libra, can be. Childlike aspects of play. We'll get a rock mineral crystal for you. You can carry in your mind's eye, or you can carry with you if you have some. Or seek some out. Might be nice. What have we for Libra, please? Rock mineral and crystal cards. We have what is essentially, in my mind, a lovely, lovely stone of royalty. We have lapis lazuli. Prophetic dreams, releasing anger, serenity and grace, dear Libra. There you are. Take of that what you may. I hope you're having a good day. And for some of you, I would imagine that you've been enthralled in your path of totality, seeing that beautiful full solar eclipse. Thank you, Libra. Ka kite, bye.